How's it going? And welcome back to BK Sport. Today we're going to be going over basically a bit of a channel update. You know, there's been a lot going on lately, and I want to let you guys know exactly what's going on, because now we have been pumping through obviously this pandemic and all this shit storm that's basically been the world the last few months, but we have still been pumping along. But lately it's been very difficult to be as consistent as usual, because we have had a lot of new stuff coming onto the channel. But obviously with the In the Sheds podcast that's coming up, and we are going to be talking about that in this video, because we are moving from 1 video a week to 2 videos a week, so that is going to be hectic. It's just been very difficult to do the daily that I was trying to plan to do, because that takes a lot of effort, that takes a long time to edit and obviously film and you record and plan for and organise the guests and stuff like that. So I really do hope you guys are enjoying that, and we're going to speak a lot about that today. Along with that, obviously the NRL draw has come out, so we'll briefly go over that, and I also do want to let you know what type of videos you're going to be expecting, obviously with the NRL coming back next week. That starts in about 5 days. I think 5 days, it's pretty damn well quick. So we're talking about that, and also a lot of other sports come back as well, so it's going to be really hectic. It's going to be absolutely hectic for me, because, you know, like I said, this podcast takes a lot of my time. But just before we get into that, I do want to thank you guys for sticking around. I do want to thank you guys for consuming the content, getting around In the Sheds, getting around just the regular videos that I put out, because I've always appreciated you. I will always appreciate you, every single one of you, and all your comments and likes and sharing and everything you guys do. I really do appreciate, because obviously I love doing this. I love BK Sport. I love In the Sheds. I just absolutely love everything to do with content creation. So I love that you guys have been getting around that. Let's start talking about what's going on. First up, let's discuss In the Sheds. Now, if you don't know what In the Sheds is, basically it's a sports podcast that I do host alongside my good friend Entertain House. We do a sports podcast every single Wednesday, 4 PM AST. The video comes out here on BK Sport. We also do have Spotify, iTunes, Stitcher, and TuneIn, where basically the audio only comes out on. This sports podcast, we've already had on guests like Jesse Prahi, Charlie Dixon, we've had Jamie Soward, we've had the NRL Roast and Ladies Who League for an NRL draft that came out last week, which was absolutely incredible, and I know you guys love that, so we're going to start doing a lot more of those draft style podcasts in the future as well. Along with that, we've had Darcy Lussick and Chasing Kangaroos, and that's the only ones you guys have seen so far. We've already recorded a multitude, and we're going to actually get through a lot of the upcoming guests in today's video as well, because I want to hype it up. I want to let you guys know exactly who we've got on, who we're planning to... Actually, no, we won't say who we're planning to get on, because we have organised, but until we've actually filmed it with them, I'm not going to say we've done it yet. Now, the guests that we've got coming up on the show are going to go onto Sundays. They're going to be Sunday at 8 AM AEST. Yes, why Sunday 8 AM AEST? That's because we're moving from 1 podcast a week to 2 podcasts a week. 1, sport's coming back, so we need to start talking about live sport as well. But 2, we absolutely love talking to the players as well, and we've filmed a lot of that, and we don't want to kind of have to only put players out. We want to talk about what's going on in general sport as well, with NRL or AFL or NFL when it comes back, and Premier League and baseball and whatnot. The point of the matter is that we love our sport, and we want to talk about what's going on now as well. So that is going to come out every Wednesday at 4 PM. Every Wednesday at 4 PM is going to be the general chat about live sport, and that's basically just going to be myself and Hayden. We may have a guest every now and then, but it's not going to be anything structured. Obviously, with our player interviews, we do structured, and we ask questions that we think you guys will enjoy, and we do have a good time. It is free-flowing, it is structured, but it is able to, we do talk and get off track and all that type of stuff. It's just like a structure to kind of go on, and with the Wednesday episodes, we're not really going to have that kind of structure. We're going to be just free-flowing, talking about whatever, and just talking about what's going on, basically. And then obviously with the Sunday episode at 10 AM every single Sunday, AEST as well, that's when the player interviews are going to come out, where we're talking to the players, we're having fun with the players, and ask them all the questions that you guys want to know. We've already filmed with players like Archie Thompson, Socceroos legend. You know, we've got Priscilla Hon from the Australian women's tennis scene. There's Greg Bird, who used to play for the Titans and also in the Super League with the Catalans Dragons. Then there's Anthony Don, who currently plays for the Titans. We've got Ivan Gonzalez, who is a baseball player for the Chicago White Sox. That's going to be a very interesting one as well, because I can't wait to talk some baseball. Maitland Brown from the Melbourne Renegades women's cricket team. We've got Daniel Beswick from the Emerging Cricket podcast, and that was an absolutely fantastic podcast to listen to. And we've also got a heap of rugby players, and Tetoroa from the Chiefs. We've got Stephen Donald. We've got, Eloni Vonakedi. So as you can see, we're in no shortage of player player interviews, and I can tell you right now, that's just ones that we've planned for, we've got a date for, or we've already filmed and recorded. So we've even got an NFL player coming on very soon as well. So just to repeat that, every Wednesday at 4 p.m. AEST, starting this Wednesday, is a live sport chat about what's going on in the world right now. And every Sunday at 8 a.m. AEST, that is when we're going to be having the player interview. So you can sit down, have a coffee, some bacon and eggs, and just, you know, chill out and listen in as we chat to your favorite players. Along with this, we also do have the In the Sheds podcast clips page. Now, if you haven't gone subscribed to that yet, it's only brand new. We've only put 2 clips, well, we've put a heap of clips up, but 2 podcast clips. So I think we did the Charlie Dixon podcast clips, and we've also done the Jamie Sauer podcast clips. So I'm going to do all the clips from the previous episode, and every single week I'm going to be putting up clips. Going for an hour is a long time. An hour is a decent enough time, so you need to know that it's quality content before you actually commit yourself to that hour. So that's why we're putting that clip channel up, so that you guys can enjoy those short little snippets before you obviously watch the full hour podcast. And along with this, just finally on the In the Sheds podcast, we do have the Instagram page, In the Sheds, which you need to go and follow right now. That's where we do all our voting for, say, the NRL draft. That's where we do all our kind of talking to you guys. We've also got a Facebook page called the In the Sheds podcast, so go and like that one as well. Those things are brand new, so we would really appreciate you getting behind them and helping us grow. And that is all for that. Now, let's move on to the NRL coming back and live streams and what we're planning to do with this channel going forward, because obviously I am in Fiji. You can basically tell that by, you know, how I'm dressed in this like singlet, and you know, I've got the nice greenery behind me, and it's a beautiful day. This is Fiji, babe. So I'm in Fiji. Obviously, we can't go to games at the moment anyway, and I still do get a lot of comments saying when we're going to get some vlogs. And it's like, well, I can't actually do any vlogs because there's the game. We're not allowed to go to the game. Can't go to the games. So I can't do any vlogs. I'm not too sure why I keep getting comments like that. But I still do appreciate them, because it obviously means you guys enjoy the vlogs, and they will return when they can return. But for the time being, we're just going to have to do live streams, and when the NBA comes out, we'll do live streams during the day as well. When obviously the NRL comes back, we're going to be doing basically 7 to 8 live streams a weekend, or maybe even 6. I don't know. It'll be a lot of live streams because I'm just going to be watching sport, and I want to watch it with you guys because I enjoy interacting with you guys in the comments as well. So yes, that's going to be obviously starting up next week. Obviously, we're going to be having the National Isolation style videos for the National Rugby League, which will be coming out on the Monday or Tuesday after the weekend obviously finishes. So they're all going to be coming out, and I'll probably do something like that for the AFL as well when it comes back. Also, guys, BKR Travel is going to be coming back soon as well. So it is absolutely very hectic. So I do really appreciate you guys, the understanding, not doing daily on this channel while we're doing videos on basically 3 different platforms: BKR Sport, BKR Travel, and the In the Sheds podcast, plus doing In the Sheds Instagram and Facebook and whatnot. So we are getting absolutely hectic, so I do appreciate your understanding there. In the same sense, when sport comes back, we're going to be absolutely mad. So, you know, it's not really going to change too much for you guys. And just quickly on the NRL draw, as a Titans fan, I'm happy because we don't have as difficult a draw as we usually would. We don't have as difficult a draw as we did previously. So, although every single draw for us is difficult, every single draw possible is difficult. Even if we put in, you know, 20s, you know, it's still probably difficult. I'm very happy with this draw. I think the draw has done fantastic. I think the Roosters have been jibbed a little bit because, you know, they don't obviously want the back-to-back to happen, which is kind of interesting. But I guess I don't really want it to happen either. I'd rather another fresh team win it. And if we're going to go by the form of the Roosters going into this season, then it's not looking good. And just finally, guys, I want to say this. I put everything of me, every single part of me into this and creating content and having a good time, and this is what I absolutely love doing. So I want to say this, and hopefully you guys take it as motivation, because it's something you should think about as well. Not everyone's going to like you. Not everyone's going to agree with you. Not everyone's going to be happy for you. There's going to be a lot of people who are jealous of you. There's going to be a lot of people who are angry at you for no reason. There is going to be a lot of people in a different situation than you that feel like they deserve to be in your situation. And what I say to all that is that you just keep doing you. Ignore everyone else, ignore the haters, ignore other people talking about you. And you'll notice that about me because, you know, in the past there's been people who don't like me. And look, that's cool, man. You don't like me, you're jealous of how much effort I put into this and how much work I put into that. That's great, that's cool, that's you, dude, that's not me. Everyone can make videos about me just talking shit, that's cool. You guys do that, you live your life full of hate and negativity, that's fine, that's you. But while you do that, I'm gonna be pumping sport content, I'm gonna be having fun, I'm gonna be doing what I love, and this is what I love doing. So I want you guys to use that as motivation, realize that not everyone's going to like you, not everyone's going to agree with what you're doing, and not everyone's going to want you to succeed. And the point of the matter is that you need to realize that there are also people who want you to succeed. There are also people who do support you. And the fact of the matter is that if you keep doing exactly what you love doing, you push and you grind, and then they lose. They lose. because they didn't affect you like they wanted you. They wanted to bring you down. They want to bring you down to their level. And that's the thing. That's what I want you guys to use as motivation. So keep pumping, keep being happy, keep smiling, and keep doing what you love. Live your passion. That's the main thing. That's what I've always said, and that's what I'll always say. Live your passion, motivate through what you enjoy doing, and that is the main thing, and that's exactly what this channel represents. But that is going to do us for today, guys. If you did like it, please give me thumbs up so I know that you're enjoying this content. This is explaining exactly what we're going to be doing, so I hope you have enjoyed. And obviously, there's a lot of players that I mentioned that are going to be coming up on the In The Sheds podcast with myself and Entertain House. If you're not subscribed to BKR Sport yet, then what the bloody hell are you doing, son? Go down there, hit the subscribe button, hit the little ding-a-ling-a-ling notification bell so you get notification every single time we upload. Smashing content lately. We're absolutely having a great time, so that's the main thing. Go and hit that subscribe button, join the BK Army. Go and follow us all on Instagram, as in The Shed Podcast, and also the BKR Sport, or BK YouTube, BKR YouTube Instagram page, because we also have BKR Travel, so we use both of those Instagrams. I don't know why I'm saying we use, because it's all me. But that is going to do it for today, guys. So keen for next week, so keen for sport to come back. I've been really in a bad place mentally with no sport. I've been really missing it, so I'm really appreciative and happy that sport has returned. I just want to watch someone buddy get smacked up by a tackle, just driven into the ground, just picked up. And that is going to do it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.